Hey, how you doing? Another quick week for me. Nothing in order. Just grabbed these from after pulling them out of the bag, and did my initial run to Torpedo Comics in Orange this morning, and then this afternoon I went to Nuclear Comics in Laguna Hills. So let's go here. The stuff from Laguna Hills, Nuclear, is on the top. We have issues 3 and 4 of the comic book history of animation. I somehow missed number 3. This is part 3, Cartoon Cool. Looking at some cool Chuck Jones stuff there. And then we have number 4, which is Saturday Morning Funhouse. Looking at a lot of stuff from before. I believe this is a 6th issue, but I'm not really sure if this says anything at the end here. Pardon me for a second. Next, Anime Conquers the World. So we'll see what happens. This is really good. I've mentioned the series before. It's a look at the history of animation. And what they've done is characters like Chuck Jones, Disney, Walter Lantz, and others are shown as cartoon animals, which I anamorphics, which I thought was kind of cool. Also, this is from Marvel. The only Marvel title I picked up this week, which is Carnage, Black, White, and Red. And if you're familiar with like Batman, black and white, you realize that that's what it is. It's black and white with red added. And of course, since this is Carnage, Carnage is always shown in red, which is his primary color. Then we have from Infinite Frontier, which I believe is supposed to be current continuity. But here we go with Teen Titans Academy. I just love this cover with the various superhero kids in the background, and we have Red X in the front, who might not be Teacher's pet. I'm looking forward to this. I like the introduction, and even the introduction in, I think it was just Infinite Frontier 0. There's only a couple of pages, but there's an indication that one of the kids has a secret. And I think it might have to do with drugs or something along those lines. From IDW, this is really cool. And I was just going to say, it's reminded of a Frazetta cover, and there it is. It's Sakai after Frazetta. This is from an issue of, I can't remember if it was either Creepy or Eerie, where Frazetta does an amazing werewolf. And this is really, if you're familiar with this cover, instantaneously, without even seeing that, as I say, I immediately said, gee, that looks like, why does that look familiar? Issue number 5 of Dune. I have no clue when this thing is actually going to be released. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I know Disney Plus came out with announcements for some of their films coming out this year. Black Widow is going to be the first one in May in theaters and DC Plus. As with the Wonder Woman film, I want to see it, but I don't know. The idea of I'm already paying for the streaming service, so I don't know why I should have to pay something over and above that. So I don't know. Second thoughts. There have been 4 superhero movies released this year. We had Bloodshot, New Mutants, which I did not pay extra to see. Neither one of those, but I want to see them. We had Wonder Woman, which I had to pay extra to see, and a 4+ hour Snyder Cut Justice League, which, if you have HBO Max, you get it. I mean, seriously? Anyways, I've gone on way too long. I'm sorry. We got Guardians number 12. And it says lift off in 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the end of what was the current Guardians, and with issue 13, it's going to continue the numbering, but they're going to be rebooted with different characters. So it should be interesting to see what goes on. We got Miles Morales, number 24, 1 month until Clone Saga. We know how that works out. Been there, done that, right? Spider-Man. And we got a Marvel, from Marvel, issue of 19 of Savage Avengers, which is another King in Black title. That is it. I'm sure there's stuff that I didn't pick up. Also read earlier online that DC is going to be starting later this year, June or July, is the Batman, some of the Batman titles at least are going to be $6 an issue. As someone who started buying comics when they was 10 cents, I don't know. I'm perfectly honest. I've gotten, I think once it hit like about $2 and something, I found that I wasn't even looking at the price anymore. I was just buying the books. And then get home going, how much did I pay? And I do that now. The only time I ever glance at is if I see there are variant covers. A lot of variant covers are $1 or more, or even more. Per cover. The variants, I find the variants sometimes irritating because this is the day they come out. And what does it say on the cover? $4.99, $5.99, $3.99. Well, mostly $4 and $5.99. But then there's a price of like $10, $25, $30, $100 or more on the same day they come out because of the cover. I know they're limited. I know that the covers are limited, but are they really? In another couple of months, are they really going to be worth that? I mean, for some of these number ones. Let's look at this. Punchline. Are you going to be paying, like, in 3 or 4 years, are you going to be paying like $100 and something for the first appearance of Punchline? I don't think so. I mean, everybody, let's face it, DC was hoping for another Harley Quinn. And this was not it. We've got Harley. And another female assistant to the Joker. No thanks. I'm good. Oh, by the way, It is not to point fingers. But yeah, this is to point fingers. Same day, today. You go to Torpedo Comics, and it's just the usual. You know, you had, the free copies of the Marvel thing, and this from DC Connect, which Nuclear also had. But Nuclear was also giving out to promote the Invincible animated series coming out this weekend. We got a bag. It's cool, just printed on one side, but that's really nice. And inside it, you got 3 pins of some of the main characters. They had a poster, which I passed on. This was what the poster looked like. I have so many posters just rolled up, and I'm never going to put them up, right? But that's what the poster looks like, if your shop has it. And this is from Art Rosenberg, Tailor to the Heroes. And it's a sewing kit with different colored threads that you could use on your superhero costumes. That is really cool. It's like Kenny at Nuclear was saying, only twice. He says only like 2 or 3 times have they gotten anything from non-comics companies. They got some stuff for, I think it was the 2nd or 3rd season of Stranger Things. And there was one other show he mentioned. I can't recall what it was. And then this comes from Amazon. And I think that's really clever. You know, handing out free promotional stuff like that. Like I said, you get the bag, which you can always use. You got the sewing kit, which I think is really clever. You got buttons, which everybody gives out buttons. You got a poster. So yeah, why not? Anyways, that is it for me. I went on way too long. My bad. I got carried away. Too much caffeine. And like I said, Phil's Coffee, small franchise. The one in Orange, it's like my new favorite coffee place in Orange. Take care of yourself. Wear your mask. Get vaccinated. I'll see you next week, and peace out.